We are all here. I guess we might as well go ahead and go live. Let me get logged into the chat here with you guys. Get chatbot lady going. Wake up, chatbot lady. Welcome in, Kizzle. It's good to see you. Odele, Brandy. Welcome to this week's Take 2 on Harry Potter Book Club. I gotta tell you guys, I was telling Brandy earlier today that I think it's time for me to stop investing in Legos and start investing in some equipment. I'm doing great. How was your week, Kizzle? Welcome. If the phone stops, we write. It should not stop. Stretches fingers, ready to go. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining us, this is take 2 of Harry Potter Book Club Season 3, Episode 3. We are discussing chapters 7, 8, and 9 of The Prisoner of Azkaban. Here's how we play. We've been working on a mountain build, the Hogwarts Castle Grounds. I'm taking my time, chillaxing, enjoying the build because it was a big build and a big gift. So I really want to enjoy it and spend it with you guys. But on Friday nights, we also play trivia on this week's chapters. And I will be asking a series of 12 questions each night. And each question awards you 1 Brick Breaker point. And once you are on the board, you also get to choose your Harry Potter avatar for the evening. In the middle of the week, I normally post a bonus question to the community page, which allows you a head start in each Friday's competition. And the winner at the end of each Friday night is named that week's Tri-Builder Champion, and they will be featured in our community post, as well as their minifigure will be featured in this week's stop motion. At the end of this season, we're going to be keeping track of all the points through all 8 episodes of Season 3, and the winner at the end of Season 3 will win a full cast audible version of the Harry Potter book of their choice. So if you are not in the competition yet, or if you're just here for the build, that's fine, because as soon as we hit 500 subscribers, I'm actually going to give away a second copy of the full cast audible. You're the winner, never too old. Just always winning at life. So last night, before we had technical difficulties, we did leave off on question number 2. After question number 2, John Powell actually answered the community question first, so he was on the board first with Ron and his 1 Brick Breaker. And Brandy is on the board with the Trolley Lady and her 2 Brick Breakers. So we will go ahead before I get started building, and we will kick off with our 3rd question of this week's challenge. Thumbs at the ready, folks. All right. This is question number 3. According to Hermione, what is a boggart? This is kind of a tricky one, guys. This was the whole scene where they line up one at a time and they have to take on the boggart, and Neville turns him into Snape wearing his grandma's clothes. So according to Hermione, what is a boggart? Nope, it's not just the thing you fear the most. Welcome, Jimmy Jr. Welcome, Mayo. Isn't it like failing school? It's not. It kind of. I might be buying the UCS Star Destroyer. Oh, wow. That'll be fun, Jimmy. That will be fun. Welcome in, Tear Time. It's good to see you. I had fun in your stream earlier today. What I was able to catch of it. So we're working on the Hogwarts Castle Grounds while we play trivia. Minifigure, welcome in. There you go. It's a shapeshifter. Ding, 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 ding. That would be Brick Together for their third. That would be Brick Together for their third brick breaker of this challenge. Jimbo. I like that. That's funny. Welcome in, Jimbo. Then we have do a little bit of building before we get into another trivia question. Yes, this is the set with the founder, but I haven't gotten to the founder yet. I have not gotten to the founder yet. I know. Welcome in, everybody. Are you guys all coming in from Mayo's stream? One break. Welcome in. Yes, this is the Hogwarts Castle Grounds. The box for this is actually kind of big for me to fit into frame, I'll be honest. It's the one with the founder. Or the architect. There we go. The set number is in the description, I believe. Is it? It might not be. Hold on. We'll see. Let's see if we can do this without. I know. I had so much fun building it. It was exactly what I needed after such a stressful morning. It is set number 76419. If you can see. We'll see. It's fitting in the frame here. There we go. So that's what we're building. It's just too big to leave sitting out while we're building. It wouldn't fit in frame anyway. I'm gonna fix this because yeah, it's the micro scale one. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I needed this morning too, Brandy. Was just like, I was like, you know what? I think I'm done arguing with technology for the day. Can we just build, please? He's downstairs watching Alien. Because I was like, why Alien? And he was just like, because I know it's like a true horror movie for you. And I was like, you're not wrong. it is kind of very much a horror movie for me. Yeah, I mean, the castles for Hogwarts are crazy. I have the Great Hall and Malfoy Manor downstairs and the hospital wing. I know there's one that I have in storage, but I bought it at a yard sale and I know it's missing 2 bags, so I need to replace the 2 bags before we can really crack into it. Someday. One of these days. You're going to leech the Wi-Fi out there? There you go. That's fine. That one. This one. Oh, did you? Oh, you're staying in the Dorito-mobile. Is there a shorter one of those? Yep, it's that one. Got it. Understood, Lego manual. I like all the little water details on here. There we go. That one. That one doesn't go on yet. I did not actually. I should have made Bear show me that trailer while we were downstairs eating dinner. Instead, we ended up putting on Alien. I think those are spares. Clear one by one. Well, that'll be fun to spot. And that one. So I am officially down to 1 clear stud, by the way. 1. I started, when I moved up here, I started with 6, and now I am down to just 1. They keep vanishing on me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Just gonna have to go dig some more out. How many of those? One, 2, 4. You got it. You got it, Lego manual. And another clear onesie square. There we go. Oh, really? That's interesting. I do like Zendaya. I like kind of the whole dynamic her and Tom Holland have. It's kind of funny because they kind of grew up together a little bit in some ways. I think they got married recently. It's like a rumor. Ah, well, that happens. It's got to get your attention. All right, who's ready for question number 4? Question number 4 from chapter 7 of The Prisoner of Azkaban. Bricks at the ready, you guys. All right, so in the book Prisoner of Azkaban, who defeats the Boggart at the end of class? Who finally defeats the Boggart at the end of class? You're approaching hallucination stages, Mayo. You should probably at least take a nap. Negative, brick together. Negative, Odelay. Dumbledore. No, Odelay. Snape. No, Odelay. Who finally defeats the Boggart at the end of class? Break together. It was Neville. It was Neville who defeated the Boggart at the end of class. Because all through this chapter, Snape is just bullying the snot out of Neville. And oh, you're cool, Kizzle. It's fine. We all see squirrels sometimes. No, it was not Harry because in the books it's actually Neville. So Snape was like particularly bullying Neville, and that was kind of what I meant when I said I noticed some personality. Like Snape is much more of a bully. I mean, he's menacing in the movies, but he just is an outright bully in the book, and he's just been tearing into Neville through this entire chapter. And Lupin's trying to build his confidence, so he kind of hands him an easy one and lets him finish him off at the end of class. Yep, Harry did not get a chance to face the Boggart. He did not get a chance to face the Boggart. You're good, Kizzle. Like I've told everybody, whether you're here for the build or here for the trivia, it's fine. Some of these questions you can answer if you just have kind of generally seen the movies. So you are welcome to participate. Each week we have you have a chance to be named this week's Tri Builder champion. So, but this has been kind of an ongoing mountain of a project for me. I've never done, this is going to be the biggest set that I've ever built. So I've been taking on some bigger challenges lately. Like, so I challenged myself with the Ninjago Dragon Shrine to do that. That was a lot of stop motion. And then that one is probably the biggest one that I've ever stop motioned in general. The Mushroom House is our biggest Minecraft set so far. And this is our biggest Harry Potter set. Yes, if you are new, feel free to hit the subscribe button because we do this every Friday night until I am done with this. We are going to be working on this project and playing trivia, and I am making my way through all of the full cast audiobooks. What kind of sets do you like to build, Kizzle? Odelay could be a Beastie Boy. He's got some sick rhymes. For shizzle. Oh, I appreciate you, Mayo, but I don't want you to, I appreciate you being here all the time, Mayo, but I also don't want you to do that at the expense of your own health because you have to take care of yourself and rest is important. Have you guys been watching the live action One Piece? Bear has me watching that. I'm actually really enjoying it. The Going Merry? 50 points. I was wondering when B was going to get here to claim his points. It's been a day. It's been a day. I knew I was going into this day at a deficit, B. So I haven't really watched a lot of the anime. I've really only seen the live action. I've seen bits and pieces. I know what it's about. But I'm enjoying the live action. I've watched a couple of the crossover episodes actually recently in the anime. Those were fun. No, it's a flat. Come on, flat. I know you're in here somewhere. Don't be hiding. Okay, there's one of you, and there's two of you. Cool. Tag you're it. This really is my favorite game that I've ever just kind of like made up on the fly with a friend B. I know it's silly, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You like the Moana mat? Thank you. It's from Lorcana. It's a trading card game that I like to play. I haven't really played a whole lot lately, I'll be honest, but I used to go play at the card shop every Monday night or Tuesday night. In tournament rules, they disqualified a bunch of like the first, second, and third wave cards. So basically now they're having you recollect the cards so that you can play them in tournaments. And I'm just like, I got a little frustrated with it, so I had to step away. And I'm kind of getting back into it now. I was like, so basically you made all the cards that I worked so hard to collect and build my deck useless, and now I have to recollect them. And yeah, there are some shops that'll let you just kind of play your own rules and still play your first gen cards, but a lot of them won't. Exactly, and expensive, and it's got the Disney price tag on it, so there's only, yeah. I had a really good deck going, and then all of a sudden, like half of my, and it was a defensive deck too, because like you guys know me, right? I'm gonna beat your butt, but I'm gonna be nice about it. And, So all of my cards were cards that were designed to be like just super defensive. Like anytime someone would put a card out on the mat, I would just throw down a card that just sent everything that they put on the table just got sent back. And so that was how I would win. It was like, I don't want to fight you. I just want to sit here and passively send everything back to your deck. Back to your hand. I was a very frustrating deck to play against. Yep. Oh, bless your heart so hard. Yep. Oh, really? That would be frustrating. Like, dude, it's a fist bump. Get over it. It's okay. I mean, as long as you're not being, like, unsportsmanlike about it. Like, as long as it's not, you know, you're, like, fist bumping and then there's, like, a whole bunch of derogatory words accompanying the fist bump. But just to get disqualified for fist bumping? Have they seen the way some of the NFL players celebrate when they make a touchdown? Yeah, right. Like, as long as he didn't punch anybody in the face. Have they seen a hockey match? Have you seen how those guys celebrate? Okie dokie. I'm getting better at kind of balancing the chat and the trivia and the build. I feel like, anyway. Oh, that's okay. Whoa. Yeah, you can't make up stuff like that. That seems unnecessary. People are weird. Mm. This one. So we're starting to firmly see the base here. I really want to finish this before we finish this book, so I'm probably going to be trying to speed up a little bit. I was actually thinking of doing a Monday stream and letting Bear build his Batmobile and so that I can work on this a little bit and try to get a little bit ahead. Because I would really like to have this finished by the end of this book so that maybe we can move on to another big build. I don't understand hashtags. Which one's that? No, not that one. The other kind of like that. There it is. medium, tall one, and blue one. Wait, are those the same? Yep, those are the same size. Oh, the things. Yeah, I tend to like put things that my channel is about are about in my hashtags. But like the whole description is still there. You can still read. Oh my, the things we talk about in this chat, guys. The things we talk about in this chat. She is a little bit. Well, I mean, it happens. Okay, we got all those. So let's do. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Goes here. Okay. Trying to lock in and focus on the Lego manual because these are the kind of things that get me. And then we get to the end of the stream and I'm like, I don't know where all these extra pieces came from. You guys were supposed to be watching me. Making sure that I put everything where it was supposed to go. No, I'm kidding. Uh-oh. That is too much responsibility for any one person to try to keep up with all of my mess ups. Even I can't do it. Thanks. No, that is where that goes. Royal keeps tabs on your mess ups. It happens. I've got to where I don't even tell you guys when I mess up half the time anymore. I just keep building. I saw that. I saw that, Olay. So that is how it goes. Just maybe the perception on, or the perspective on this diagram might be just a little off. All right. Let's move on to chapter 8. Let's move on to chapter 8. 2, 3, 4. Did I give you guys your brick breaker? I don't think I did. I don't think I gave you guys your brick breaker for your last question. So we will do that now. Is that is a Technic brick breaker. See, I told you the Technic brick breakers don't fit right. There we go. They really don't. It's not the same. All right. Mayo. It's a brick separator, but I call them brick breakers because I didn't Google it first. I just saw a thing and I thought about what it did and I gave it a name. I didn't like take a poll or a survey or anything. And they've just always been brick breakers in my house. The fact that you guys call them brick separators is news to me. I just saw a thing, thought about what it did. I didn't Google it. I gave it a name. I do that. I tend to do that with inanimate objects, Mayo. I also named my phone charger. It's Speedy McCharger. Okay, well, I mean, you have to be fair, Odelay. Am I wrong? Like, I'm not wrong to call it a brick breaker. Oh, moving on to chapter 8, guys. All right, bricks at the ready for question number 1 of chapter 8. How many years in the book Prisoner of Azkaban, how many years has it been since Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup? How many years has it been since Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup? Such a way with words. He does. I don't know if tumor is 49, 50. Wow. No, neither of those is correct. Neither of those is correct. Justin and Jago, welcome in. Well, thank you for swinging by. We appreciate seeing you. So this question, guys, how many years in The Prisoner of Azkaban, how many years has it been since Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup? Miss Brick Together was 7. Ding, 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 ding. It's like you're reading. It's like you're reading. Ding, ding, ding. It's like you're reading alongside me. All right, let's get some building done, guys. So I saw the other night you guys were talking about how the trailer for the TV show now officially has more dislikes than it does likes. That makes me sad. Like, I'm okay with with it. I'm just glad we're getting new content. I would prefer it be a different story, but it is what it is. I don't know. Legacies was kind of a nice offshoot, though. We should, I really should get back to playing that and beat the final boss. No, when you, Candy, get home safe. Get home safe, please. That's true. That's kind of a the same thing, but a Venn diagram between. Welcome in, Lego Therapy. W Stream. Oh man, he got me. He gave me the airworm back. Gonna stack bricks, gonna stack bricks, gonna stack some bricks tonight. Dude, I was jamming at a stoplight with that on earlier today. TJMC in the house. Should I get my glow sticks? Maybe my gloves. We can start doing some of the hand raving. W stream earlier today, by the way, MC. You were on for quite a while. Unfortunately, I was in and out a little bit, but it's always nice when I can catch you live. I do. I could probably stop motion a minifig and make it dance. That would be a fun challenge for me too. I might have to work on that a little bit this week. First, I need to finish the full-length mushroom video. Really need to do that and quit getting just. Whoa. Oh, okay. Wow, I heard the first part of that sentence and I was like, who gave that advice? And then it was, oh, okay. If you're not first, you last. Shake a bake. You finally finished it? I'll have to go back and check the very end of it then. I will definitely have to go back and check the end of it though. If you want to post a picture of that on my community page, Lego Therapy, that would be awesome because I'm just glad somebody in our little community was actually able to build that thing because I know there were a lot of us who were like, it looks amazing, but it's just not in the cards right now. So it was nice to watch you have a couple streams and just marathon that. Yeah, I would never financially recover from that set. I have to set a really hard rule with myself. If I'm going to spend more than $100 on a set, it needs to be a set like this, like it's going to be a couple streams. And I have a hard time convincing myself to spend anything over 150. We really have to keep it in check around here. There's only so much. Yeah, let's just start with a cliff diving cannonball. Yeah, there you go. Whoop. Seriously? See, I'd never financially recover. I would, but I would be really disappointed with myself. I would feel so irresponsible afterwards. But, you know, we all have those sets that we want to build that we splurge on eventually. I'm just upset that I wasn't in a position to get it cuz I probably would have splurged on it if we'd have been in a position to do that. But I want to go to Brick Slopes, trying to save for that and see if I can try to make that happen. At the moment, it's a no, but we're trying. I imagine not. Gonna stack bricks, gonna stack bricks, gonna stack. You thought Old Town was bad? So let's see. We've got a little bit of Hogwarts history here. Though the four founders were longtime friends, Salazar Slytherin had a deep mistrust of Muggles, which eventually led him to abandon the school and his three partners in magic. Well, that's kind of, I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm really hoping that we can. I would really love to get Gringotts because I know it's going to be gone. It's probably the kind of set that would go in the backlog with the friends' apartments, something that I built when we were like more in a stable location. But he is looking at Wicket like he's a little sus. Yeah, I'm pretty good at. My problem is that I'm super frugal as well, MC, and so like convincing myself to splurge on things like that is sometimes kind of hard for me. But every now and then it's like you have to treat yourself, and so I'm glad that that was kind of your treat yourself because that was nice that somebody was in our community was able to build it and live vicariously through you. You quit smoking cigarettes 2 years ago and started buying Lego? Well, see, and that's kind of the thing is I really kind of lucked out when we first started the channel because we had a little bit of a, I think I said this already, but we had already a little bit of a backlog, a little bit of a dragon sword going on. So, and then we've added to that. Aw, that's true. That's sweet. Yeah. One of these days it's going to happen. One of these days it's going to happen. I want to That's what I was telling Brandy earlier. I was like, I think it's time for me to stop investing so much in Legos and maybe invest a little bit in equipment. Like we would like to do the ladies Lego stream, and my laptop really needs an upgrade. Not just for the channel, but that's a practical purchase in general. Dude, yeah, I can't imagine how people afford smoking these days. I quit for my 30th birthday. It's wild. I like it when they have all these bright colors in here hidden underneath the infrastructure. I always feel like somebody's watching me. There we go. Now he's not looking at. Now he's not side eyeing Wicket. That's actually. Yeah, it's crazy. He's thinking about it. You guys are aware that y'all basically write my stop motion content for me sometimes, right? Like this is part of why I go live. Now I got this whole thing in mind about the pixie playing a prank on Wicket. I also have another idea about how to make him disappear. All right, let's do another question from chapter 7 real quick. Or chapter 8, excuse me. In chapter 8, and this one is kind of a lucrative answer. It's kind of a little bit of a hidden one. In the beginning of chapter 8, what is Crookshanks eating that scares Ron? And that's another hint too. It scares Ron. It is a pesky pixie. There were a lot of people who Gizmo. There were a lot of people who were claiming they were just like, this set's jinxed. They were like, he's. No, it is not a mouse. It is not a mouse. It is not a mouse. What is Crookshanks eating that scares Ron? Oh. Scabbard. No, but that would be scary. It is spiders. It is spiders. That's brick together with another brick breaker. With another brick breaker. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to offer some extra bonus questions on the community page this week. So, Lego Therapy, we're doing a giveaway for a full cast audiobook for the tournament winner, and then also once we hit 500 subscribers. So if you're not really, if you think you're behind in the tournament or anything like that, you can still get a full cast audiobook. I've really been enjoying them just because it's like you can hear the pages flipping and the owls chirping and fluttering, and you can hear people running and laughing in the background. And it's got the Dumbledore is voiced by the guy that plays House. Nick Frost is Hagrid, or not? Excuse me, that's the new TV show. Sorry. It's got the guy that plays in Laszlo and What We Do in the Shadows in it. Yeah, no, I do a lot of audiobooks just because recreational reading for me sometimes is just, or excuse me, reading fiction for me is kind of hard sometimes. Because when I read, it's like reading radio instructions. So it's kind of hard for me to get immersed into a book. So when I do things like the full cast audiobook or the audiobook at all, it's just easier for me to kind of enjoy it. And it feels more like recreational reading and less like academic reading. I know, only 130 subscribers to go. We are well on the way, Mayo. 130 to go. We're going to be there, I think, before the end of this season. Some people are like that too, and so that's also another reason that I slowed down on the book club, was because doing 3 chapters at a time is a little bit more, it's easier to pay attention and not get distracted. You just have to give it your attention for like 30 minutes at a time, 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Because when we did the first 2 seasons, we were trying to do 5 chapters at a time, and everybody was struggling to keep up. And it's supposed to be recreational, it's supposed to be fun, so let's not rush it. They don't teach you to read there? Mine? Did I not friend somebody on Facebook? Oh, you guys read the Hunger Games together? Oh, wouldn't that be a fun Lego set? You learned how to speak English from Ninjago. That's funny. He is. He keeps us on our toes for sure. That would be a crazy Lego set for sure. How'd that go? Oh wow. Yeah, I would get frustrated too if that was what was happening. It's like, I was trying to do a good thing, darn it. I think that's probably what I get. That would probably be the one thing that frustrates me too, is like when I'm trying to do a good thing and it kind of gets squashed, and or it turns out to be a bad thing and I'm like, oh man. Oh, they could do that. They could also probably do that arena that's in the snow movie, because Bear made me watch that. That was really good. And I haven't seen the final one yet. I've seen the first two. I haven't seen the third one, and then I've seen the snow one. See, that's disappointing. So I do have to go at some point in time and exchange the Minecraft sets that my brother got me for my birthday, because he watches my channel, but apparently not really. So I got to go exchange some Minecraft sets. But it is going to be cool because I could probably put it towards the movie set, which I do want to get before it is retired. You're spending the rest of yours sleeping. Good night, Mayo. Get some good rest, okay? Thank you for the raid, and have a good night. Well, then, why would you steal it if it's fake? You got the pig village? Wait, the big pig house or the baby pig house? Yes, girl on fire, fire cape. That'd be awesome. Wait, Odele, hold on. Is it like the one I got for my birthday? Hold on, I'll show you. Bear was really proud of this find. So it's Pig House. And then we also have the baby pig house, but we already built that one. I would be upset. I would be upset. Oh, hold on just a second. I'll show you. This was actually one of the very first Minecraft builds that I did on the channel. Is this the one? I was thinking about remastering it. Oh, pigling down, pigling down. Yeah, that's theft. I would have called the police too. It's fun, Odele, and the little pig jockey that it comes with, he's fun. I also have a zero tolerance for people like that. I'm just like, well, we're clearly trying to apply logic to a situation where it's unwanted, so we'll just go ahead and squash this. So yeah, I would have been upset. You know what? The only thing that would scare me is that they might try to make them mini dolls. Hopefully the tiger is in the chat. Welcome, Tiger. Welcome in, Tiger. It's good to see you. How's your weekend been? Here we go. All right, let's do another question. All right, in chapter 8. Good night, NC. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for streaming for us earlier today. It was great to see you. We will see you again soon. All right, guys, in chapter 8, question number 3, what killed Lavender's rabbit? That sounds awesome, Tiger. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like actually a lot of good fun, Tiger. I love bonfires. Especially this time of year. Dobby, no, Dobby did not kill her rabbit. So, what killed Lavender's rabbit? Brick together, a fox. That is correct. That is correct. Fox face. That is Brick together for another point. They're going to end up with all 12 points for the evening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. He did after a while. Oh, well. They raced, walked, they did. Then they did a sword fight with sticks. Hey, fun is fun. Fun is fun. Let's go ahead and do another question real quick. Because I might end up having to break open another bag before we finish our trivia. All right. Question number 4 from chapter 8. This is the 8th question of the evening. In the book Prisoner of Azkaban, why did Harry not use the invisibility cloak to go to Hogsmeade? Why did Harry Potter not use the invisibility cloak to go to Hogsmeade? For the Series 29 CMFs? I might have to get those. How many likes are we at, by the way? Can I open my CMF for the evening? We're at 18 likes. Maybe we can get to 25. Welcome back, Kizzle. Oh, we're here to be your insomnia buddies anytime. Usually we're here on Friday nights, not Saturday nights, but no permission slip. No, Odele, it wasn't the permission slip. That was an issue, but that is not why he didn't use the invisibility cloak. He had to rush back to the Malfoy saw it. Nope. He was a free elf. Nope. He didn't need to hide from the Dementors. Nope. Laughing face. Nope, it's not laughing face. But Dobby is a free elf. If this was true false, Odelay, you'd be winning. You know what I do need to start doing, though, at this point in time in this build? I need to start after each bag taking a picture so that at the end of it I can do a time lapse. Because we've almost already got the base done. And we're on bag 8. So if I start at bag 8, then we will be on track. Because if I only do one bag for the rest of the series, then that only leaves us with 5 bags completed. So and this has 22 bags, so I'm going to have to step it up. We might end up having to do some pop-up lives where I'm working on this and we let Bear maybe build his Batmobile or do some of his Technic builds. No, Odelay, it is not. So Brandy was close, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys can keep guessing. You guys can keep guessing. That's fine. We can keep building too. Right here. Because he was finna go to the shrinking shack. He left it in the secret tunnel. Nope. You guys could do like Harry Potter fan fiction. 20 likes, woot. 5 more and we can open one of these CMFs. I've got 3 more to open. I know what's left to open. It's the rabbit, the goldfish, and the parrot. We might still open it just because I want to be done. Brandy, your reading ahead might actually be shooting you in the foot on this one. Because they specifically say why the invisibility cloak won't work for him to go to Hogsmeade. Which is funny to me because in the books he really that's like the whole thing that he uses. That's in the movie, Odelay. Actually, now that you say that, that makes sense. That actually makes the actual answer make a little bit of sense. So they did kind of highlight the reason why Harry couldn't use the invisibility cloak in some situations. In the movies, anyway. I'm going to give you that one. Actually, Brandy, I'm going to give you that one because the answer was specifically because Dementors could see through them. And then Odelay was saying that the shrinking head also in the movie calls him out when he walks in. But that's a whole scene in the movie that we haven't gotten to yet at all when he actually does get to go to Hogsmeade. And this whole chapter was kind of full of little tidbits like that that are really, really different from the movie. Welcome in, Dustin. We are making up for trivia technical difficulties last night. At the moment, Brick Together is yet again dominating. We've got John Powell, who got the bonus question in the middle of the week right. He's on the board. We have 4 more questions for the evening. It doesn't have to be 4 hours. No, we will never make it that long, Odelay. We have hunger. We'll never make it. It's like what Royal was saying about the one pastor who was like, heaven is one long sermon. It's like, I'm a pastor. I don't even want that. I'm streaming. I don't even want to stream for 4 hours. Breezy has hunger. We do have hunger. I feel like we have some extra pieces that we shouldn't have. But I don't think we missed anything. Don't feel like we missed anything. I think it is giving us plenty of spare pieces, which I have started accumulating into one bag. That way, when we get to the end of this and it's like, or as we're going, I can come back to these and be like, no, I already have that as a spare piece, instead of being like, oh no guys, we can't build anymore until I go to Bricks and Minifigs. Hunger. Breezy has hunger. So that is where we are at for right now. I suppose I could go ahead and get started on bag 9. We might not finish bag 9 tonight, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to try to do a Monday stream with Bear, and I'll work on this while maybe he does his Batmobile that I got him for his birthday. Because I kind of want to help him build that. I did ask him not to build that one until I could help him build it. No! He's mischievous, not mean. He's mischievous, not mean. He's mischievous, not mean. What should I have for dinner? I think Bear is making rice and black beans and some kind of protein. He makes a really good, like, jambalaya. That is not mischievous. That is mean. He is going to make a better stop motion model than Dobby or Buckbeak. I will say that, because the joints on him are pretty stiff and easy to articulate. Or excuse me, not articulate, manipulate. There we go. And they'll stay there. Unlike Buckbeak, whose wings are constantly wanting to fall and his legs are constantly wanting to give out from under him. So, ridiculous. Dark Odelay has entered the chat. Oh no. Ridiculous. Oh no. Lumos. Lumos. Yeah, the Buckbeak is tired. I just, that's my only real big critique about the Buckbeak, is I think he looks great. I think he's cool. I think he's really epic looking in my collection. But like, just the joints on the wings are the same as the ones on like the Creator Dragon. So I kind of thought he would be a really good stop motion model. But then those secondary joints in his wings, they just aren't very stiff, and his legs are keep trying to give out on him. We also have a misprint in the manual for our Buckbeak. They had us putting the legs on the wrong side. Like, I went back and looked at it and talked to it, like, went on Reddit and looked at LEGO, and yeah, a couple of them had misprints in their manuals. That was the one that Bear finished for us. He came in like a office elf and finished it for us. All right, chapter 9, question 1. Bricks if they're ready, everybody. Welcome back to your time. Question number 1 from chapter 9. Who is assigned to oversee Harry at the Quidditch practice? Who is assigned to oversee Harry during Quidditch practice? Yep, it is Madam Hooch. It is Madam Hooch. That's another point for Brick Together. Is nobody else reading? I feel like nobody else is reading. It's actually Madam Hooch. So you're not wrong to your time. Technically, do we need a points ruling? She is a professor. But most of the professors there are called Madam. I think they like Professor McGonagall. She goes by Professor. And there's Madam Humphrey, isn't it? I think even the divinations teacher, I think she goes by Madam. I'll have to look and see. She's the gym teacher. Yeah, basically. We can at least start getting these sorted out so that when we do go live Monday, at the very least, because we don't have too many trivia questions to go. And I don't think we have enough time to do a whole other bag on this. Not with me focusing. Because because it is starting to get kind of late. But we can get set up for success on Monday, when Bear can join us. He had a whole 3-day weekend, you guys. Or he has a whole 3-day weekend. It's crazy having my husband home. I don't think she was called a professor. I'm kind of trying to think of what the logic is and the difference would be between a madam and a professor, and if there is one. Now I'm going to have to Google it when we get off here and figure it out. Because I'm thinking in terms of the house heads, the heads of houses. Because we have Professor Snape, Professor McGonagall, Professor Quirrell. But isn't Madam Hooch the head of Ravenclaw? Friday is going mad. Yeah, so I don't know what would be the difference between being called a madam. Oh, that's possible. Oh, well. I don't know if that applies to the Harry Potter universe. Actually, I will say I am kind of interested reading the books, how obvious some of the romantic entanglements are early on. Because when I was watching the movies, when Ron and Hermione kiss in the last movie, I was a little oblivious. Or when they finally start hooking up and falling for each other, I was kind of oblivious. I had no idea that there was even a thing there. I didn't pick up on any of that. And also other things too, how much Crookshanks really hates Scabbers, really hates hunting Scabbers throughout the entire book. Oh yeah. So one of my favorite characters in the books is actually a side character. It's Sir Cerduncan. And he's voiced by the same guy that does Laszlo and What We Do in the Shadows, and he's also in a show called IT Crowd. That was on Netflix for a few years. And he is probably one of my favorite voice actors. He's done a couple slots on Rick and Morty too. Anyway, so how's everyone else's night going? Are you back from the dark side, Odelay? You get paddle points. You get partial points for bringing up the debate of the difference between professor and a madam. Filch is the janitor. Hagrid's is the groundskeeper, and he also, this year in this book, he's teaching magical creatures. And he is also not magical. Filch is not magical. He had magical parents, but he himself is not magical. All right, question number 2 from chapter 9. We have 3 more questions for this evening, and then I do have a bonus question because I did prepare for a tiebreaker, but clearly clearly Brick Together has run away with it again. In chapter 9, why can't Slytherin compete in this Quidditch match? What is their excuse for not competing in this Quidditch match? So it kind of be, I guess, the equivalent of saying the difference between a teacher and then like calling the coach coach, you know? Yep, he's a squib. Yep, because Malfoy hurt his arm. You were right again, Brick Together. Which I think is messed up. They reschedule the Quidditch match for Malfoy's arm, but they don't call it off for this treacherous storm that has been building through this entire chapter. Like, this treacherous storm that's been building up, and they rescheduled it for Malfoy's arm, but no one thinks about it's like they could put in their backup seeker, but I mean that's the competition. Why are we rescheduling a Quidditch match for Malfoy's busted arm, but not this storm? Quote unquote hurt his arm. Yep. Yep, they postponed. Well, they rescheduled. So it was like the tournament standings, and they were originally slated to play Slytherin, and then Slytherin was like, "Oh, well, Malfoy's arm is still hurting," so then they get rescheduled to play Hufflepuff instead at the last minute. There's an American child outside your house. That's crazy. Oh man. I wish MC would have stuck around for a little while longer. He'd have been proud of the sort. He would have been really proud of the sort here. I am prepared. For sure. Oh, this one goes here. Let's fix that. We need to fix that. All right, guys, let's get through the rest of these questions. All right, question number 3 from chapter 9. How late was Harry for Defense Against the Dark Arts? Question number 3 from chapter 9. How late was Harry for Defense Against the Dark Arts? What is going on in Odalé's world, man? I just want to be a fly on the wall sometimes. Oh, Dustin, coming in at the last minute. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Welcome in, Sunny Cat. It's good to see you. Choose your minifigure for the evening, Dustin. As always, if you want, you can be one of our CMFs. We have the lion, the kitty, and the peacock for you to choose from. You want to be Hagrid? Okay. You can be Hagrid. Absolutely. Let's get you a brick breaker on this board. I knew it would happen eventually. You have not disgraced the Dorado name. Odalite, if you would like to read along with us, I can help you find access to a copy. You want to be the cat? You can absolutely be the cat as soon as you get on the board, Sunny. As soon as you get on the board. I will even ask the bonus question tonight for you, Sunny. Make sure you have as many chances to answer and get on the board as possible. So while I have you guys all here, I don't know if you guys caught it. I was supposed to go live earlier today for a double date, double build with Brandy and Royal and Bear, but we had some technical difficulties And like the good friends that they are, Brick Together was willing to host me instead of continuing to watch me crash out over technical difficulties. So they sent us the DeLorean time machine and the pesky pixie for me and Bear's birthday. And so we finally got a chance to hang out with them and build them together. And Bear had a long weekend. And this is just so cute. And now I see now when I made the decision to get Dobby instead of the pesky pixie, I think that was a mistake because I think the pesky pixie is going to be a better stop motion. What's the compromise, Sonny? Did I miss something? I think it's just because it was a pixie. I think it was Dustin. So if you go on Reddit, there are a whole bunch of people who say that they had similar things happen like that, Brandy, with their gizmo sets. They had like a lot of pieces that would go missing, and then one person said that they lost a bag and then it randomly reappeared. And it was really funny. Like there are some sets on Reddit that people think are like cursed, I guess. Not cursed, but like jinxed. You know, like the pesky pixie and Gizmo, and there were some people that were trying to make it happen for the Grogu, but I was like, that no, Grogu's not really. You moved around well. All right. Question number 4 from chapter 9. Question number 4 from chapter 9. Bricks at the ready, you guys. In the book Prisoner of Azkaban, what is Cedric Diggory's house? What is Cedric Diggory's house? Another fun, different thing is getting to know Cedric a little bit before the Goblet of Fire, because he doesn't even show up in Harry Potter until Goblet of Fire. Odelay! Odelay for the win on that one. Coming in out of nowhere. Coming in out of nowhere. Choose your avatar for the evening, Odelay. I'm going to assume that you're going with the bus driver. Eat my words. So, guys, chatbot lady says hooflepoof. Chatbot lady says hooflepoof. Hooflepoof. Oh my. Chatbot lady. Hooflepoof. Oh man. That's not funny, Dustin. It is, but man, I just feel like if I put her on speaker that she's gonna become annoying, because she's even annoying. She doesn't stop. She kind of keeps going even when I'm talking, so I don't want to have to constantly interrupt her. But I should let you go. It's Parmesan Hoofapoof. I can't even say it. I can't even. Parmesan Hoofapoof. Sounds like a bad spell. Like one that like the Weasley twins were trying out at home. I always like to go into Never Too Olds, and I always announce that I'm there by being like, in 10,000 feet, make a U-turn. Parmesan No, it's Parmesan. Parmesan Hoofapoof. Parmesan Hoofapoof. Hoofapoof. She misses the L. Hoofapoof. Hoofapoof. Oh, thank you for that, Dustin. Oh, I'm sorry, Sonny. I'm gonna get it together. I promise. I promise, Sonny. I'm getting it together. Okay, Dustin, choose Parmesan Hooflepoof. You should go make an alt. And then anytime you speak in my chat, it starts with Parmesan Hooflepoof says. Parmesan Hooflepoof. Parmesan. It's hard, like it's really hard for me to say it the way she says it, but it cracks me up. It's like, and I get a new one like every stream. Like I get used to like, cause you guys will use one like uncommon word almost every stream, like, and it's always the uncommon words. Hoofapoof. Oh, okay, guys. Let's do the final bonus question of the night. Okay, it is the question. Oh wait, no, Dustin, choose your minifigure. Who was Hagrid? I'm gonna have to write this down real quick before we sign off for the night. Let's go ahead and do that because I don't want to lose track of the. Brandy was a trolley lady. And then John Powell was Ron. Odelay. Yeah. You already, okay, then that's who, okay. That's right, Dustin. Yeah, no, I hate that. I hate it when it's like everybody's streaming and I can only hit so many. I try to hop in, but anything from the trolley. Anything from the trolley. Let's make sure that Dustin gets his brick breaker over here. That's what I think is so great about doing the brick crawl, I'll be honest, is because it gives everybody a chance to kind of like, we're all in one place on one day. You know, I mean, we can't all make a living on feet pics. There's a meme, Brandy, that I was gonna switch up and try to make it for me and you and Kim. It's like when my husband says I'm gonna have to start buying my own Lego sets, and it's like a whole like a group of girls that are just like all sticking their feet and taking pictures. Sunny, I just got it together, Sunny. I was here. I heard it. He is an awesome human. I don't disagree with that. I do want to, once we get a little bit further into planning for the brick crawl, I would like to talk to Mrs. Sparky about our brick crawl logo. Welcome, Alex. It's good to see you. Yeah, Alex, you just missed it, man. Chatbot lady, she had a doozy this evening. One of the answers was Hufflepuff. And on top of, she can't say Parmesan, she can't say Hufflepuff either. She's so, it's a Hoofapoof. It's a Hoofapoof. It's Parmesan Hoofapoof. Words are hard. These in particular are hard. Happy Friday, Alex. All hail Spartacus studs. So you guys know how I always say I'm really more of a social Star Wars builder. Anytime I go into like a Star Wars stream, I feel like I can't. I'm like I need to sit down and be educated. Like I feel like I have to really behave myself. Like I feel like I'm there to learn, not to like. And I that's part of why I like Sparky's streams is because he knows a lot about the Star Wars Lego sets. And it's more informative, you know. Yes, bow before me. I'll help her. I'll hear. Uh, Chatbot lady. Well, I mean, you guys who were here before I got Chatbot lady can honestly probably attest to I'm a lot more interactive with the chat now that I have her backing me up, for sure. That was definitely a really good suggestion from Michael. I am really grateful that he didn't gatekeep that information and he was so forthcoming with it. Dustin is for me, John. Hooflepoof. Oh, you guys are silly. Wait. Wait. Oh, I am definitely a hooflepoof. And I like to eat Parmesan. Are we trying to convince him to change his name to Dustin Parmesan Hoofapoo? Is this just so that I will giggle every time Dustin comes? Oh my gosh, it happened. Oh my god. You juggle my builds a lot. Yeah, some of us don't have a chatbot lady. Odele, I can almost promise you, you are doing great without chatbot lady. Clearly, she has her moments. She helps me out a lot, but you do fine, I think, without her. I was talking to Bear about that the other day, and I was thinking about like mine and yours first stream that we did together, and how much you and I like our whole tone and like the confidence on our stream has changed so much since just our first collab, and now it's like we're talking about our third collab. We haven't really lined that up yet, but there will be. Guys, stop saying Parmesan. You guys stop saying Parmesan. Poo. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, last question. I was trying to be nice. You guys are. For me, John. And he's also obligated to be in every Friday night stream going forward. I am glad that you were able to make it tonight, Dustin, even if it wasn't for the whole stream, because last night, man, last night was rough, and then this morning I had more technical difficulties, and I gotta tell you, it's great to have friends like you guys and Brick together, because by the time I was done dealing with technical issues, I was like, you know what, I just need to click some bricks, and like they would have sat there and waited on me forever this morning, and I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what, I think I am ready to move on from all of this. Can we go live and build some Lego sets? I really just want to build this pixie at this point. Oh, God. It's every time now. It's every time he speaks. I'm never gonna get anything. I'm already building slow. It's like you guys are making it work. Yeah. It's every time. Parmesan. Parmesan poof a poof. Parmesan Hoofapoo. Oh. Every single time. I know, right? I keep trying to ask the question, but we keep getting off on Preemie John Hoofapoof. I'm sorry, Sonny. Okay, I'm gonna get it together. The bonus question. Okay, in the book, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is one of my favorite kind of side quest characters, guys. Sir Curduncan. What color is his horse? In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what color is Sir Curduncan's horse? Well, we got to see what else Chatbot Lady messes up, Dustin. In the Prisoner of Azkaban, he's not white. That is gray is the answer. Who got that first? Parmesan Hoofapoof got that first. Here's the thing, though, Dustin. Now you have to deal with me addressing you as Parmesan Hoofapoof from now on. You did say gray first. You also spammed answers, but that's cool. We're going to let it go. Dustin, Parmesan Hoofapoof is playing by his own set of rules. Spamming answers are still correct answers in his world. Totally worth it. So Chatbot Lady, gray was your first answer. It was technically Dustin's first answer. So mine's Chatbot Lady's got Parmesan Hoofapoof coming in first with that, and so does my YouTube on the computer. So technically it wasn't spam. That's a big technicality. No, it is weird, Brandy. Kind of like I still can't see. I gave you guys the bonus point for the first week on the community question because I believe you, but for whatever reason, it's still not showing up. And it might have been that was before I switched Royal off of being a managing mod. And it might still, even though I've changed that, it might still be enforced on that comment. So. Oh, man. All right, you guys. So here's what I'm thinking. So we've got 3 more chapters to get through for next week. We're going to, let's see here. We have Brick Together coming in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. 9 whopping points tonight. Odelay coming in with 1 brick breaker. Parmesan Hoofapoof is coming in with 3 brick breakers, and John Powell is on the board with his 1 brick breaker from answering the community question. I mean, there's 6 more. We've got 5 more streams, Dustin, and there's 12 questions each night. And sometimes I throw in a bonus question too. Plus, I post a bonus question on the community page. So it's anybody's game. You know, weekly we have our Tri Builder champion, but at the end of the tournament, it's really still anybody's game. I mean, all it takes is one Friday of, you know. Plus, we're also going to be giving away a second copy of the Harry Potter Full Class audiobook once we hit. Oh, God. I think they were. I'd have to look at the stats. I think the stats are posted in the live description. 1 point. Yes, Odelay. So we're asking, that one week could really swing the stats, swing the standings for the season. Good work, Dustin. Tear time. Careful, tear time. Your sarcasm showing. Aw, Sunny Cat. Well, again, like I said, we're going to give away a second copy of the full cast audiobook once we hit 500 subscribers. So even if you're just here for the build, even if you're just hanging out with us on a Friday night, once we hit 500 subscribers, you have a chance to win. And you could potentially come in and just absolutely devastate season 4 when we do the Goblet of Fire. You are doing pretty good for having not read the books in almost 5 years. I'm still standing. Odelay is just like, no, I will not be defeated. Me and the bus driver are going places. It's like, I'm going to see her stop motion that bus driver one of these days, darn it. Yep, I would agree with that, tier time. I would agree with that, tier time. Yep, so Goblet of Fire will be next season. We've still got 5 more episodes to go of this season. So we're doing 3 chapters at a time, and then the very last episode of this season is going to be the movie. But like I said, you guys, on Monday, I think we're going to try to do a little bit of work on this, maybe not necessarily on camera. Since Bear has some time off, we're going to let him build the Batmobile that I got him for his birthday. Hold on just a second. I will show you guys. This is the Batmobile that I got him for his birthday. One of the Batmobiles that I got him for his birthday. This is the one that he's been trying to barter back for the City Burger Truck for. But I kind of want to build this one with him. So it would be nice if while he's off, he'll be able to build it. And then I'll try to do some work off camera. And I'll probably get a lot more work done not trying to do trivia at the same time. Because I would like for this to be done by the time we get to the end of this book. I don't know if that's realistic of me or not, but I would really like to move on to a different project. So we just finished chapter 9. We just finished chapter 9 in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Yep, and we will be doing chapters 10, 11, and 12 next week. You have the hard copies in your room? I bet that's a nice collection, Sunny. Are they first editions? Oh, I'm not saying what. Okay. I don't think you didn't spell it right. Okay, no. I was like, no, Chatbot Lady has not been messing up Prisoner of Azkaban. But when Brandy typoed it there, it said Azkaban. Azkaban. Yep, book 3, Prisoner of Azkaban. Next week we're doing chapters 10 through 12. Yeah, it's and I'm kind of doing it that way, Dustin and Sunny, because I want people to be able to kind of pick up and move along with us. That's why we're only doing really 3 chapters at a time. And I'm doing the audiobook. It's, totally feasible for people to, come in and catch up, including with the points too, because like I said, we're asking 12 questions a night. You just need one good night to turn the tides for the entire season. I started calling him. Yep. Well, I hope you enjoy getting into it this week. I really do, guys. But I will see you guys all on Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend, and I hope your weekend finishes out well. And I will see you guys Monday afternoon, probably, with Bear Builds. We're going to work on the Batmobile, and I will be continuing to work on this, maybe off screen a little bit while he works on his Batmobile, because I want to get ahead, or I want to get this done by the end of this book. So I need to get busy. But in the meantime, just keep reading, you guys. Whether you're here for the build, here for the read, here for the fandom of Harry Potter, you are welcome. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. We are here every Friday at 9 o'clock for another 3 chapters of Harry Potter Book Club and trivia, and to name another Tri-Builder champion. Normally I have a Saturday morning live too, where I like to talk about Minecraft and stop motion, but you guys can check that out in your own time. And until next Friday, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to read. I have been your host, Breezy Builds, reminding you that creativity is your superpower. Just make sure kindness is always your base plate. And until next time, you guys, happy building, everybody.